All right, so here's this pond process. We dug out the pond, put in a new pond, basically. It sounds a little simpler than it was. I'm going to share the whole process with you. And if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments, and I'm happy to answer them. But it's fairly self-explanatory of what you're going to see. So that, my husband got me a pump. That helps a lot. If it was like clean and everything, I probably would have been less I'm worried about it draining slowly from doing it the old-fashioned way. But now finding out how gross it was, I kind of just felt like I had to finish the job. So it was very sweet of him to get me a pump. Getting down to the very last bit now, and if you could smell this, you would be holding your nose because it smells really bad. So this whole house is gonna smell so much better now that when we get rid of this thing. Like, it smelled a little bit in here, but like now we're down to what was making it smell basically. And once we can clean this up, it's like you can just be like, oh, this is just an old house. It's gonna smell like no. Sorry, I cannot stand stinky smells. I love my mama.
There's a brown fish, right, buddy? Oh, there's a doggy. He's a baby. He's a baby.
So I don't like using paper towels. I prefer to use rags, but when you've got something absolutely disgusting like this, it calls for disposable absorbency. So we had to get all this stuff into contractor bags, and I didn't want it to leak everywhere. And we basically had to put all those contractor bags in the garage, and then my husband took them over to the dump, which I forget how much it ended up costing us to take it to the dump, but it worked out. And I really appreciate him doing that because it was so much stuff. It was like, I feel like it was like multiple truckloads, even though it seemed like this little space, but trash can take up a lot of room. This is like hours and hours, this process here. So this was actually me coming back in. I think it was actually my birthday that I had worked, and then I came in and I just really wanted to get it done. So it was like a gift to myself to get it done. I'm a weirdo. I like getting stuff done. So, I find it very satisfying. But so underneath that one metal pool, there was another metal pool. It was a little upsetting. Yeah. So, digging. You can't tell that it's pink in the picture, but that, the room is now white. It looks a lot better. James painted the interior. We had yellow in the kitchen. Neither of us are fans of this particular yellow, especially. And he painted that white too. Okay, so this rusted folded over thing is the bottom of, I guess, the original pond. I don't know. Or maybe this was something that was done later, but it's definitely old. You can see, I'm trying to get it out of here as much as I can in one piece. Because cutting it can be a pain in the butt. You cut the sides of the thing, and it was really hard. Not really hard, but time consuming. And you can see the middle of this is blue. So at some point, there's just random tape around all over the place. But it was a blue pond. Blue metal pond, which I think they put Purina in or something over the years. Maybe. It smelled like Purina, so I think they just did not just use it as a, I don't know, but there were lots of bits of plastic, artificial plants in the mix. And I found some cute little rocks in there too. So I don't know if this was from, it's actually like painted on one side and clear on the other. But anyway, so yes, I have that tetanus shot. I think I did. Anyway, that's it. I'm hoping that we can put this all together in a video that will be interesting for anyone to watch. Okay, and we got the pond form today where we went to Lowe's and got the pond liner, little overspill doodad, and then a thing like another little pond for it to pour from. I think we have the right amount of stuff for the space measured, and just have to see how it looks when it's all balanced out. We want to make sure that it's it stays clean, so there's not like dirt coming into this area, and that. But at the same time, I don't want it to be like chlorine. I want it to be a natural pond with filter and maybe fish, maybe not fish. I'm not sure. Definitely some real plants though, not plastic plants. But anyway. All right, I'm turning the camera on so you guys can keep me company. The pit of despair, I've been calling it. The pit of despair is going to be the most beautiful part of the house, I hope. Right way, all that good stuff. Okay. no real logical reason to this book, and I want to get rid of this. I don't want to get this stuff inside my house. That's it. Seems like it's bad for breathing it in. It's just me. Possibly wasting something. I'm gonna do it right. I don't want to have nightmares about rusting ponds. It's rust. It's just not meant. Okay. realized the pattern that I had this overconfidence or short-sightedness and something like that. But anything happens, so I worry about it. Once I recognize the pattern. But anyway, this, I'm hoping this isn't Elizabeth. It might be. I try to avoid it now. But I'm hoping that I put a reasonable amount of water in here because what happens seems like it could be good. Okay. All right. Okay, garden hose. Put it on. Looks like there's just concrete under there, or like, just gonna try to wash it out with it. I just spent all this time draining it, but that was going onto a rubber. This is, I think, just straight up soil that's out there connected to the outdoors. And unfortunately, really, well, two ways to find out. One is keep digging it and have it in there, or another is to let this down a bit. See if it just stays, or see if it works. It's been dry enough. Well, it's been raining, but it's not. Anyway, that's it. Stop. So now that I wet it, let's see what happens. And what it feels like. See where like parts that I wet. It's exposing anything under it. It's just concrete underneath here, which is actually just not all the way. You can talk to me there. Can I can get it for you. Is it your toy? You can go that way to get it. Just don't, yeah, just like right there to the easel and back, because there's dirt everywhere else.
What?
Yeah.
Look how good it looks
So yeah, so that is sand, leveling sand. And then then cinder blocks, gravel, and then I did topsoil. It's funny, I didn't remember exactly what I.
Part of me feels like this would actually be like an awesome aquarium like this and just be able to do it right in the dirt. But that's not the kind of house that would make my husband happy, having dirt in the house. So we're gonna make it clean, and it's gonna be, all this stuff's gonna get covered up. And then we're gonna just have the liners and some rocks, and it's gonna look nice, and it will take on its own natural look. But there's a part of me that's like, oh, I could just see fish being so happy in here, like all the little places to hide, and but we can do something cool outdoors.
So at this point, I ended up putting, even though I'm not a fan at all of weed barrier, we did use some landscaping fabric over it to keep there from being dirt in the house. But I want to be able to plant into it, so like I think it, anyway, it's in there. But then we also do have some soil and mulch and stuff over that so that we can actually plant in the pond area too. So, but like having that other little barrier probably does help. Plus, if we ever have to redo it, it'll make it easier. So, but like I actually detest weed barrier. I feel like it doesn't work at all, and it just kills the soil. It just makes it not be able to breathe well. So I'm like, I can't even believe I put it in there. I forgot that I did that. I did see some centipedes in there, and now I'm like thinking like, oh, it's probably because of the weed barrier. I'm gonna do that. It's definitely.
Take it out. It's not stuck, but it was like stuck. It is? Yeah, put your face on it.
No, don't get it stuck.
There's no suction.
All right, so more time lapse. And at this point, we just did a layer of mulch. I wanted to do topsoil and then mulch, but there are certain spots where I have soil where you can like where it's like set apart as a planting area. But for the most part, it's like the last layer, like the last 6 inches, or a combination of mulch and then stone, which you'll see later, just to be able to keep it clean so that the dogs wouldn't dig in the soil and the kids wouldn't dig in the soil. And now filling up water, a little more coming up.
Pond is almost done, and I got this starfish and that starfish at the antique mall, and the kids put them in, and Kingdom put it in like a sheriff. And Lily put hers in. She tried to put it on a mermaid, and Kingdom put it there.
All right, stop. Okay, so this morning. Good morning. So the pond is still a pond. We have to fill this up all the way with more mulch and rocks. So if I try to wait until there's silence, do one of our new videos. I will hopefully fix all this with voiceovers. No, that's not true because I don't have time to do voiceovers or editing. This is raw footage, just back to back in chronological order. Maybe with some little things right there. What is dead cannot die.
I know. I'm smart. Yes, I am. I'm in third grade. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I am amazing. Explode.
So, adding some of the little things back in the pond. I added just one of these little green beads. I gave them to give the other ones to my kiddos. One of these in the pond because I was from under all the layers that were under this pond. So that's probably from like early 50s at the time. Kind of cool. This rock is just kind of nice and round and all that. That's going in. That was in here originally in the pond originally. So that was actually not suitable, but my and this little frog was originally in the part of the pond garden too. So bring him back in. I had not planned on leaving the pond with a little tchotchkes in it, but I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to put back some of the things that they had in the history of the house. It's kind of neat. So it adds character, so we're doing it. Let him live under water. So far I'm putting all the tchotchkes up here. In tchotchke land, if you can be up here, the water's under. Oh, that's good, at least for now. So I want to just hold some of these little things up to the sunlight because it's really pretty. One thing that's not pretty is my hair. But if I decided to do my hair every time I was going to do a video, I never do a video. Plus, I think it makes me less intimidating. Not that you would ever be intimidated by me. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, we both get $1 million. I made sure I bet $1 million with you, but I found the emerald, so yeah. But I'm letting him on 50% of it, because he doesn't have very much money. But anyways, he's my best friend, because he's my brother, and I just taught him to swim. So yeah. Yeah. Laughing.
Cutest thing in the world.
Of course I am. And I'm gonna go and swim and splash you. No, don't splash me. I'm gonna splash you.
Tell me again about this wax.
Wax? What's it called? Wax?
Carnival wax?
Carnival wax.
I think it's carnival wax.
There's wax in the chocolate.
Yeah.
And the chocolate wax. The wax comes from elephant's ear.
It's very disgusting.
Yeah. That's what we need, people. People of America, I want you to fight the U.S. Army.
So I just want to add a side thing to this pond experience. So I'm letting the kids play with their toys in the pond to a degree. We'll see how that goes, if it doesn't become a disaster. But one thing I always object to is the kids playing with those toys that have holes in them because they end up having like black goo inside. I mean, if it gets that bad, I've seen it in the past, and so I didn't want them to have that. So I always give them toys that are whole. In fact, I basically don't let them play with that toys. I just let them play with regular toys in the tub. But Lillian had this idea of putting plasticine over the squeaky hole to prevent the toy from getting filled with water. So
It works.
it works. Awesome.
What?
All right, come and look. Come and see how it works. Still floats. Yeah.
Yeah, it floats better so then the water won't get in there, and then it can float more.
Yay.
And see, and it's kind of like wax. So like when you put wax in water, then the water.
It doesn't end up dissolving. Like it repels the water. Or...
Yeah, it's like wax. Right?
Cool. Okay, good boy. Yeah, honey.
We're gonna have a marathon. Of the things that we love the most.
Okay.
They're short too.
Where are the fishies?
Oh, there we go. Over there. You see this one, and then the other one's over there. You see? You can see them. He's down there.
Open.
Yeah!
Okay. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
So this is that wonderful pond room now. So we have a reading area here, and the pond has more plants. Some of them didn't make it in. We lost a fish. One of them didn't survive the winter. It does get cold in here. It's hey, we didn't lose two fish, did we? Where are you? All right, hold on. Let's. Look at this. Where are you, fishy? Oh, there it is. Hiding under the waterfall. Hi, fishy. So that was the little one, but he's pretty big now. Anyway, the pond is wonderful and it's so great. I'm so happy we have it. And, yeah, I need to clean it up a little. There's some calcification on that. So, but I don't know if it's because of the rocks that were. I did take some of the rocks out because they were like that brick one under there, and this one too was like needing some glue. But yeah, but anyway, it's a source of joy, and we love it. So, and then we got these outdoor rugs from Furniture Mall of Missouri, where I work. They were 50% off. Good deal. So we still have some in stock if you want to come by. So nice looking. They pull the whole space together. So anyway, who's this? Who is this? Is this Philly? Philly, we're not going out that door. Let's go. Do you want to go out? You got some scratching to do? You want to go out that door? Are you the sweetest dog in the world? Are you the sweetest dog in the world? Yes, I am. I'm the sweetest dog in the world.